This channel is going to be around these three main topics. Yeah, number one, you got to understand your potential. You got to understand who you are as a human being. How many self-limiting beliefs hold you back? How many have held others back? Do you take ownership of those beliefs? Who created these beliefs in your life? Do you even want to change? Do you know what it's going to take to change? Does pain scare you, and why do you think it does? Now, phase two is going to be about finding alignment, understanding where you want to go, who you want to be, and how you're going to get there. And doing that, it's going to take a lot of reflection. It's going to take a lot of reflecting on who you think you are right now and where you want to go. Once again, right? If something happened to you today and you died, would you be happy in those last moments? Would you feel good about your life up until that point? Now, part two of that, your aspirations, are they clear? Do you know where you want to go? Do you know who inspires you? I mean, are you inspired? I mean, honestly, do you know who inspires you? Are you inspired by that motherfucker sitting on the bar stool laughing, doesn't do shit for his financial life, doesn't do shit for his family? Does that motherfucker inspire you? Really? I mean, if you don't think about these kind of things, you subconsciously will do this.
There's people that look forward to like the weekend, and then there's people that look forward to accomplishing their goals, however long it may take. 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. I'm looking forward to that. Fuck the weekend, bro.
Just the difference in a purpose-driven life and a pleasure-driven life. You never think about these things, or even worse, think about them for some time and then choose to forget about them because it's hard. You're not going to live up to your true potential.
And you're never going to feel true fulfillment either. It's only when you're actually living in full purpose then you feel true fulfillment. The pleasures are empty, bro. Once you get them, they're void. It's like you finally get them, you consume it, and then it vanishes in front of your face, and you're lower than you were before. It's the opposite of fulfillment.
Do you know your role models? What is the difference between your role models and you, right? What differentiates you?
9 times out of 10, it's going to be mindset.
Right.
Mindset.
Mindset, actions, everything you do. I mean, what are you doing? Yeah. We're also going to talk about diet, not just your food, but everything. What all do you consume on a consistent basis? More in your brain than it is anything. What are you consuming? Right. Media-wise, what are you consuming in your music? I mean, it's all about what you think about. Next part of number two, finding your alignment, understand how to have an imagination. Because in this world we live in, we all know that we are not as curious as they were as when they were children. Because we're all conditioned. Have that curiosity that makes us grow as human beings. Because if we lost that 1,000 years ago, we would not be where we are today.
And following the path that you know is right in your heart. That higher purpose path, and not listening to what anybody else is saying to a certain extent. The wrong people, don't listen to the wrong people. Either way, somebody's going to be guiding your life. It's either going to be you and you're going to be listening to the correct people, or you're going to be misguided and listening to the conditioning and the system.
You said it a few weeks ago, you got to be delusional.
Exactly.
You got to be delusional the most. You got to believe in yourself. You got to learn how to believe. That in itself is one of the most important skills, in my opinion.
I heard Goggins say that when you get to the point where people think you're crazy, that's the exact spot that you're supposed to be in. When people start thinking you're actually nuts for thinking a certain way. That's what's so crazy about the world now is you can think that you could have more and people will look at you crazy.
Right.
You tell people, okay, I want to make $5 million next year. They'll look at you wild. Maybe you don't have any experience in making $5 million in a year. But hell, it's something.
It's better than their dreams. It's better than they thought of. If the negativity comes from it, they can't see it for themselves.
Yeah. They can't see it themselves.
Jealous.
Don't let their negative beliefs destroy your idea and your dreams.
Exactly.
It's the crab in the bucket syndrome. Crab starts getting pulled out. Everybody, all the other crabs want to latch onto him and pull him back down or get pulled out also.
Yep. It's misery. Misery loves company. It's up to you to advocate for yourself. We're going to talk about things like affirmations. Affirmations have always helped me. I say them every morning, every night. It helps me remind myself who I want to be.
Visualization. Seeing yourself finally achieving that goal. And if you can actually see yourself in that position you want to achieve, that right in itself is pulling you. There's a pull and a push. There's something pushing you. Your current situation is pushing you. Drop the vices so it can get real. So there's that push of your current situation, the pain, and then you visualize your future goals, and that's the pull. And that push and that pull motion is literally what's going to get you able to crawl and fucking claw to your goals.
One step at a time.
Pushing that pull. One fucking step at a time.
We're going to be here to help you understand what you're going through because we've done a lot for ourselves.
Yeah.
Right. And we want to help others.
And for a lot of people, they've never even heard anybody talk this way. We're real people. We're actually here to help people. We know our calling.
That's why we're here. You know, whether it's God, whether it's the universe, whatever it is, that's why we are here. Number three is all about the commitment. helping you stay aligned, heading to where you want to go. Daily and weekly conscious effort. How much are you putting in? Change your paradigm, change your identity, who you think you are. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Who you think you are, that's who you're going to become.
It goes back into what I was saying earlier. The goal is visualizing yourself in that situation. And that's that pull. That's going to pull you, your current self. And it's possible. If you can think it, you can achieve it. Thoughts create everything. That's how Google was created. That's how Tesla was created. That's how SpaceX was created. That's how America was created. It started up here.
Everything begins in the mind. It's going to be about reminding yourself why you started. The topics that help people realize why they're on the right path. The more you work for who you want to be, where you want to go, the quicker it's going to come. And by any means, it's not going to be a quick process. That entire idea, like, okay, I want it quick, as your enemy in this situation. That's never been a part of our human existence. You want to beat that side out of you.
Your subconscious naturally thinks that everything should be instant, and that's not how it works.
No.
When you're actually chasing something that truly matters,
Right.
or something entirely new that's been created just to make money off of us.
We all enjoy these modern pleasures, but the issue is when people enjoy it way too much.
Oh yeah, we always take it way too far.
Modern school system, as it is in America at least, most people end up hating learning by the end of it. Learning has been the only reason we have came this far, because survival has been about learning.
Get to the point where you associate pleasure with regression and progress with discomfort. Your brain just picks up on this stuff. First few baby stages is forced.
Yeah.
But then you'll get to the point where this computer picks up on the program that you're implementing because you consciously took control and you're letting the computer do the work now. It only takes just a few steps of tough programming. And then from there, your brain learns to pick up on choosing discomfort, which is associated with progression, because we know that you can't grow without going through some pain and some struggles.
Growing pain. It's just like how most people are stuck on these vices, like you said. You've just programmed yourself for the last however long of your life to be used to this vice, whether it's a physical vice, a mental vice, always something external, right?
Right.
It's something as bad as alcohol or a drug. It's even harder to break because it's your physicality controlling your mentality and psychology altogether. Exercise helps because it is complete control of your physical side, regulating everything else with that physical work.
Right. Consciously choosing discomfort.
Exactly. If the message here today spoke to you in any sort of way, leave a like. Let us know what you like about it the most. Let us know what we can improve on. We're here to grow with each and every one of you guys. Let's make the world a better place, guys. Y'all have a great day.